Hey guys, today marks 23 days until Christmas. Hi guys, I'm Colin and today I'm going to show you guys how to elf yourself, like Elf on the Shelf, but only a little different. So your materials you're going to need today are scissors, a Sharpie, a green or red marker or crayon, glue, and Scotch tape. If you don't have the liquid glue, the glue stick will work just as well. So today we're going to be using, you also need construction paper, green, red, black, and white, and a picture of yourself that you can cut out, but make sure you ask your mom or dad if you can cut out that picture. So to start off, you're going to want to trace the body. So for a girl, you can make it like a dress, like a triangle, and then trace it on the red paper, or you can use green, but for Miss Hannah we decided to use red. And so you can trace the triangle on there, and then you can cut it out. So it should look a little like that. And then for the boy we used Mr. Phil, and you just want to kind of make a rectangle, but just with rounded edges at the top. So it should look like this before you cut it out. Then, once you cut it out, it'll look like this, and then you can decorate the bottom. If you have markers, you can make a design if you'd like, and if you have other materials, you can glue it on there. For the arms now, we're going to try and make them so they're scrunched like this. So when you're making it, you're going to cut out just along the edge here of the paper, about an inch or so. And then you're going to cut this piece in half. Try and make it as even as possible. And if it's not even, you can line them up together like this, and then cut off the extra piece so they're nice and even. And then to make it scrunchy, you're going to fold it just like this, fold it down, and then fold it to the back, and then repeat that. So down, and then fold it back, down, fold it back, and then fold it down one more time. And then when you unravel it, it'll be like an accordion, all scrunchy, and then that will be used as the arms or the legs. So once those are done, we're gonna tape them to the back. So whatever side you made your design on, you're gonna put it face down, and then we're gonna go ahead and tape his arms on. If you want, you can try gluing it, but I think tape will hold a little better. So about 1 or 2 pieces of tape should do it. So there we go, those are his arms taped on, and then that's what it should look like on the back. And then we're going to tape his hands on next, so that's where the white paper is going to come in. And you're going to want to trace a hand just like that, and then you're going to want to cut it out, and then once you cut it out, it should look like that. And then we're going to glue those on, or tape them on, just to the front side of your cutout. And you're going to use a slimmer piece of tape so it fits on his arm. And we'll do it to the other side. And you can use glue for this too, but like I said earlier, I think tape will work a little bit better. And then after you tape it, it should look like that. And then for his legs, you want to do the same thing that we did with his arms. We're going to fold it down, and then back, down, back, down, back, and then down again, and then unfold it. It should look like that. So we have his legs here. We're going to put them face down again. And then use tape just to tape the back of his legs. And it should be 2 pieces of tape. That should do it. It should look like that once you guys are done taping it. Now we're going to make his shoes. That's where the black paper comes in. So you're going to make an oval shape on the black construction paper. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but once you're cutting it out and you're drawing it yourself, you'll be able to see that a little better. And then you're going to cut those out. And once you cut them out, it should look like this. And then we're going to tape them as well to the bottom of his feet. And 2 pieces of tape should do it. And now with the white paper that you have left over from cutting out his hands, you're going to make little cotton balls that are going to use for the buttons on the shirt and the little cotton ball on the top of their Santa hat. So once you trace them on the white paper, you're going to almost make little clouds. And it should look like that once you're done. And then you're just going to cut that out. And so for these, I think it's easier to use glue. You can just put a little dab on the back of each cotton ball. And then you're going to want to put it right in the middle of his shirt for all 3 of them. There you go, and then once you're done, it should look like that. Now we're gonna put on our picture and fill. So this is, we're gonna want to use some tape because it's a little more sturdier and the picture's kind of heavy. So we're gonna flip them over face down and line up the picture even with the top part of his body. And just start taping it down. So about 2 pieces of tape should hold them. And once you're done, it should be all nice and even. And then we'll work on his hat. So we'll use the construction paper that we used for his body, and we're going to trace out a hat. So it'll go from an edge and kind of make a curve going down. That. And once you cut that out, it should look a little like this. And so we're going to tape this or glue this to the top of the front of his head. You want to put it in the back because then his head's going to be blocking the hat. So we're going to flip him back over, face down, and then put the hat underneath his, or on the top of his head like that, so it's easier to tape. And then about 1 piece of tape, and should be good. That should be his hat. And then we're going to tape another little cotton ball that we cut out earlier to the top of his hat. So we'll flip him back over. Make sure you guys use a really thin piece of tape. And then put it in the front of his hat. And then put the tape right on there. That should stay like that. And if you guys want, this is a little extra. We cut out some more cotton for the top part of his hat that we're just gonna glue right in front here. So he's got a little more cotton to him. And if you guys want, you guys can put your elf yourself somewhere in your house, take a picture, send it to us. And I hope you guys are enjoying your holidays and have fun doing this craft.